guys, welcome to my second studio vlog. So today we're starting off quite barefaced. Please just excuse how tired I look. The joys of being a small business. I ended up working until about 10:15 last night. I like to do as much work in the morning as I can, and then I'll finish off at night if I still have the energy. So for instance, it's currently 11:30 and I already started my work about 8:30 today, with the first job I do being checking my social media, so my TikTok, my Instagram, just making sure there's no comments or DMs or anything like that that I need to respond to. And I'll do the same with emails, as well as checking order notifications, because I do have things waiting to be delivered. I like to make sure that they're being dispatched correctly and that they're on time, just so that I'm not going to be sitting around waiting for anything to arrive. So I did all of that, and then my morning was mostly quite tech heavy, so I've edited my first studio vlog. I am having to film them back to back, but I explained that in the last one, which you'll already have seen. I'm also filming an unboxing video at the same time, but I want that one to go up before this one, just because of the content that I'm going to be showing in this video. I kind of want it to be a surprise, if that makes sense, so I don't want to ruin the unboxing video by showing the items in this one. So yeah, I edited all of that, and I've been working on the integrations for my website. So I have a mailing list on my website already, but it's not really where I wanted it to be, and it doesn't really work great, so I'm working on that. And I have also added an integration for reviews, so that customers can now leave a review on my products, which would be great. So yeah, I'm going to do a whole video, I think, at some point on my opinion so far of Big Cartel and the integrations and how well it works. So if you want to see that, give this video a like and drop a comment. I do think it'd be quite useful for other small businesses to know the opinions of other people on certain platforms. I certainly knew nothing about Big Cartel going into it, and it's so easy to learn, but having other videos to see definitely helps. So whilst I like to write down everything that needs to get done in the day and everything that I didn't do the day before, as you would already have seen, my list isn't really prioritised in any way. Sometimes I will have priority items, for instance packing orders, or if there's something customised that needs to be painted, they're usually priority. But at the minute everything is round about the same, so I sort of just complete them as I feel up to, and I'll just do whichever is appealing to me. That's the good thing about being self-employed, basically, is I set my own hours and I set my own workload. So usually by the end of the day, around between 2 and 4 PM, fatigue starts to kick in and it can be really hard for me to keep working. So I like to just do the tasks that I find fun. And something that I've also learned that's really essential as a small business is knowing your limits. And if I feel myself getting fatigued, I'll just stop whatever task I'm doing, unless it's like painting that needs to be finished. I'll just stop whatever task I'm doing, take an hour's break, take a bit of a nap, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I'll take an entire day or an entire afternoon off and give myself a break, because I used to push myself, and no matter how fatigued I was, I'd keep painting, I'd keep working, and I'd start to get frustrated, and then it would go wrong, and it kind of goes in a vicious circle. So I think it's quite important as somebody working their own hours to learn your limits and know, okay, I'm tired, and it's better to take a break and come back to it refreshed than continue pushing through the fatigue, because especially as someone who suffers from mental health issues, I don't want to create a negative effect from the shop on myself. My shop is my happy place and I want to keep it that way. Luckily right now I have quite a high amount of energy, and I have a few ideas of what I want to start on. The reason that I want to post the unboxing video after this is because in this vlog I want to try and get some product photos taken of this cute little print, but to take product photos I use my mum's phone, so I need to make sure the light is good and I need to make sure that I can borrow that off her. I do take my photos in natural light if I can, but it is November in England, so it's very grey and very rainy, but we'll see. They are just plain prints, but I'm considering taking a few of them and drawing, like designing my own postcard backing and then printing onto the back of them myself, because it would cost quite a lot to get double-sided postcards. But now that I'm thinking about it, I might do just a few with a postcard design in the back and then give people the option of having it as a plain print or a postcard. I'm not 100% sure yet. For now I'm just going to be taking photos of the front, and then if I decide I want them as postcards instead, I'll do a few test prints and print on the back and see what I think of that. But yeah, product photos need to be taken. I also have these red mushrooms. They're a little bit different to how I started, they're a bit taller, but I made them ages ago and I've just put them together and painted them, so these need to be varnished and then strung onto their strings today so I can re-upload the listing photos for those because they were how I originally started. And I do have red mushroom pins, so I like to kind of keep some uniformity between my products. So if I have red mushroom pins, I want to have red mushroom necklaces, and soon I will have keyrings because this is currently drying, but it is a mushroom as well, so this will become a keyring. I've only made one for now just so I can test how I think it works and make any necessary adaptations. Also today I would like to get these Christmas puddings painted, but this does depend on drying time. At the bottom of them it still needs to dry, and because they're kind of like air dry clay, I can't change the time. Sometimes they take longer. I think it's probably to do with the temperature of the room. So generally my main task for today is painting and varnishing and some product photos. I do still have some video editing to do, but that's not really a priority to me, so I can do that tomorrow if needs be. I'm going to stop waffling now because this intro is like 10 minutes long probably. I always do this. We're just going to get into work. So it is a whole new day and I can kind of remember what I was filming yesterday and where I was up to. As you saw, I finished off my 3 new toadstool necklaces. I'm quite excited to get those back in the store finally because I've had them like out of stock for so long, so it's nice to be able to have those back. I also worked on my MailChimp integrations, trying to integrate a pop-up form on my Big Cartel site. So when you go onto the website, it's a form that comes up and it's like, would you like to subscribe to my newsletter? But I'm really struggling getting MailChimp to work. I don't know whether it's the coding or whether it's my computer or stuff like that. I really can't figure it out. So I kind of gave up on that because it set me back. The other thing I did yesterday was I did get the product photos taken for this print. They're not massively professional because I do take them on my mum's phone and then just edit them in Lightroom, and I only take a couple because I can only use 5 listing photos on the Big Cartel plan that I'm on. So I'll just lean this way. These are the 2 product photos that I managed to take. They're not like super snazzy or fancy, but I feel like they'll do for the website. So I got all of that done yesterday, and today I have been working on editing my first studio vlog, so obviously that'll already be up by the time you're watching this. I have switched to using Movie Maker Pro, and honestly it doesn't feel very pro to me. I'm just not used to using it, and it doesn't seem to be very well laid out for something that's a paid for platform. Like, I know it's the most basic video editor out there, but that's just what I could afford and what I can use because I don't have a MacBook. So yeah, I've been editing that this morning, and obviously that'll already be up. Hopefully this one will be more professionally edited, I say, as I'm filming like this. So yeah, now that that's done, I want to get painting because these Christmas puddings need to be painted and listed as soon as possible. I was making them in my last studio vlog, I believe, so this time I need to get them painted. Please excuse me losing my voice a bit. And also, I just got a huge order this morning, so my last studio vlog, I was like, oh, I got this my biggest order yet, and I posted a big TikTok about it. Well, I have a previous customer who has bought pretty much every single one of the pins that I have in my shop so far, and she just placed a huge order for some Christmas products and some gift boxes, mystery boxes, so that will need to be packaged hopefully today, but I'm waiting on an email back from her, so it might have to be tomorrow. But for now, I need to get these Christmas puddings done. And I also want to draw up a digital background for an intro for these videos, so hopefully if I get that done at some point within the next few days, you will already have seen it. So yeah, time to get working. Just apologise if this video is a bit jittery and about my voice. Before anybody says anything, I don't have a rona, I just have a bit of a cough. I woke up and think I breathed in dust, and I'm kind of tired, so when I'm tired I'm kind of a bit lethargic, but we're just going to get to work because I have been repeating myself for like 10 minutes. I've just started editing this video and realised that I never filmed an outro because I kind of forgot about it, honestly, so I'm just going to do that now. That intro turned into a bit of a disaster, you'll already have seen it, but honestly it took a lot longer to put it all together than I thought it would, and my overlays and everything, but now that I've got it, I'm hoping it makes the videos look a little bit more aesthetic and maybe a bit more professional. Same with the music, it was just a free downloadable music that I found on YouTube as well. The name and link will be in the description box if you also want to use the music in your own videos or whatever, but I'm hoping it adds a little bit more of a professional touch and makes my videos a bit more fun. So yeah, if you made it this far, comment stars, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already. Honestly, it's taken me so long, it's like a week since I started this vlog because I share 2 family computers, and because editing can take up to 3 hours, I kind of just leave it and then realise days later that I never finished. So this video is going to be uploaded like 2 weeks after it was filmed, but that's fine.